Hey, Dewi here, what's up? No van life makeover video. I'm actually going home to drop this car off so I can start using the van and start getting to grips with it and giving it that makeover. So I'm off home to drop off this little beast. And yeah, I go on the ferry quite a lot. Maybe like van lifers or people coming on the ferry, they're not sure what to expect. That's what I'll try and give value or whatever out this video, okay? Maybe try and entertain, I don't know, whatever you're watching this video for. All right, so let's go. Well, that didn't go properly, did it? Spencer? Well then, we'll leave that. Should we edit it, cut it out? Who knows? Let's go. I think there's gonna be van lifers that are gonna like watch these, or people thinking about buying a van. If you're in Dublin port, the last like service say it should be before you go on the ferries, or the first one as you come out of Dublin. Like, you need air, you're not getting it. It's been chopped off, it's on the floor. And the hoover's a bit rubbish. It's a quid, you got to pay per coin. I didn't have any change, but there's credit in it. I'm glad I didn't pay for it because my car looks the same. All right, so this service area, I don't know what it's called. The one in the port, it's not very good if you need to top up and a hoover or whatever you want to do. Probably okay for fuel, but it's probably expensive. You can't really see the prices from it, but I guarantee it's going to be expensive here as well for fuel. So I'd probably leave this service area out. Well early. See, well early. It's 7:30. It won't be boarding until whoop. Forrester, please. Won't be boarding until at least like about 10 to. There's a few cars. This is what happens when you get here dead early. Honestly, you can get here about 1:45 and you'll be fine. So at least the sun's out shining. So I've left my tripod and my car phone holder in my van, which is a shame because I've got to hold my phone right out here. Anyway, it's grand. But like boarding the ferry from Dublin to Holyhead, it's so much easier. Like, there's no security. There'll be a guy that walks past in a bit and ask if you got more than £1,000 in cash and anything you shouldn't have, and that's it. Like, you drive your car, you don't even have to show your reference number, passport, anything like that. As your car's going through the gate, it clocks your registration. They're like, Dewi Jones, you're like, yep. Irish can't say Dewi. Sorry, corrected. We had a bit of a Welsh lesson. And then yeah, it's just dead easy to check in. Like in North Wales, in like Holyhead, it's, even though it's my home country, it's a bit of a faff. Like you have to get your reference number out, and like 1 in 3 cars get searched. You stop with your car, your bonnet lifted up and stuff like that. Sometimes they've got the police there with the dogs, even though I've got nothing on me. It makes you paranoid. I don't know why, but yeah, like boarding the ferry in Dublin is just so much smoother. And like I said, there's been a few times when I've driven over from both ways, and there's other times when you walk on, so I can do like a separate video for like walking on if you get any value from out of this. Anyway, I'll jump back on when I'm on the ferry. Oh, one more thing, if I'm waffling on in these videos, let me know, but I'm trying to get value. I much prefer going on the ferry home to Wales instead of flying, because even though it's only a 40-minute flight, it's roughly about the same time. So to get to Dublin airport, it's a good half hour. If I'm going in rush hour traffic, that's an hour. I've got to mess about the airport, and you've got to be there 2 hours before, and then you're waiting for your bags, and there's a limit because Ryanair charge you just basically wear your clothes. Anything else you get charged for. At least if I go on the ferry, I can take as much as I want. I'm going to bring my bike back over, I'm going to bring a big speaker back over, and I'm not going to get charged for that. And I have a little sleep. The sun's actually quite nice tonight, so I might get a good sunset, so I might not go to sleep straight away. But yeah, sometimes I have something to eat, get my head down, find a nice little spot, sleep, I wake up and I'm home back in Wales, or I'm back in Dublin where I'm currently living. So yeah, much prefer the ferry over the airplane. And one main reason is it's cheaper. If you're going on as a foot passenger, obviously if you're taking your car, it's more expensive. But the best thing is about going on the ferry, the number one thing compared to airplane or flying, whatever, is you get people watch. Because obviously you've got areas where people eat, areas where people drink, then you've got families, and Like if you go over on a Saturday, there's coaches of like Liverpool supporters going over or Man United supporters going over. So you get like a very diverse audience for the people watching. So that's the best part about going on the ferry. First flying, you've only got people to the left and right, and you're in the back of the seat on Ryanair. So it's more visually pleasing, depending on how you look at it, going on the ferry. Oh, here we go. This is quite earlier than that car's on. So that's it, easy. Literally drive straight on. I'll get out now, deck 3, probably like 7, 8 or 9. That's where the main decks will be, the bars and restaurant. It's nothing special. Remember, it's a ferry, not a cruise line. It's just somewhere you can get a cup of tea or a beer and some bog standard food. I'll give you a little tour of that. Anyway, let's get out of my car. There's no security. That's what I think's bonkers as well, like the amount of security at airports compared to ferries. You could literally take anything on. It's well quiet today, so there you go. Deck 7. Oh, and Stena, by the way, Irish ferries.
What, you in it?
I think it's a little bit better.
Well, I'm already up the next bit.
Like I said, well good for people watching. People are already thinking I'm a bit of an idiot, or he looks a bit of a weirdo. Anyway, it's well quiet. G3. So that's a good thing about coming on the ferries as well. Like, that's the best thing. If you want a quiet ferry, come on a weekday. On a Saturday or Sunday, it's rammed. It's like the posh bit, not the posh bit. You want to pay an extra 20 quid for a comfy seat, but you get to look out the front. But on Irish ferries, it doesn't matter. It's like anyone can sit there. But yeah, usually I just get my head down on one of these seats here. But like I said, it's sunny outside, so I'm going to try and catch a sunset. Yeah, there's probably more on the upper deck, so we'll go and have a look. For all you guys and girls that like gambling. This is like the main canteen. Your bog standard food. This is a view from the side of the boat. The port, you can't really see the city. It's all these containers in the ways. You can just about see Dublin mountains there. Best thing about Dublin, in 20 minutes you're out of the city. You're out by the coast, or you can be in the mountains. Over there, that's Howth. It's like a headland. It's about 45 minutes out of Dublin. Beautiful little seaside town, good views of Dublin City at night across the bay. That piece there. And there we go, the iconic Poolbeg Towers. The first thing I see when I come into Dublin, and I can see them from not all over Dublin, but the majority of Dublin, you can see them in the city centre. Boom, they stand out, you know which way the sea is. The iconic Poolbeg Towers, I love them. It's a bit of art to me. Been on the ferry quite a lot. From Dublin to Ireland, Irish Sea, and I've never seen anyone doing that.
Experience on board with Stena Line, or just go back to your mobile device. Take care.
So quiet on the ferry today. This is why you need to come on a weekday if you can, because then you can still do whatever you want. Right, I'm gonna get my head down. Always bring a little hat, mate. So yeah, still a decent sky. Hopefully head down. Wake up. I'll be back in Wales. There we go. Back in North Wales. I don't know if I'll film while I'm driving because I've got my holder and the police on top of it in Wales at that time. That's it, ferry done. Hopefully you got an insight. Hopefully that might help you if you're travelling across and you want a bit more information, what the ferry's like, stuff like that. And great, and if you've enjoyed watching, then give it a like, give it a subscribe. That'd be cool. And I might do another video similar, a bit shorter, but as a foot passenger if you want me to. So peace out for now. Nothing's gonna exciting's gonna happen. Don't be on my phone in the car in the UK. Police on top of it, and it's dangerous as well. So that is it. So peace out. I hope this helps.